Well, hello and welcome to yet another beautiful day on our summit. And today I'm excited to introduce to you amazing human, Miss Janice. Janice is seasoned personal development coach and dynamic trainer with over 20 years of experience, helping individuals to unlock their potential through customized programs in communication, stress management, facilitation, and entrepreneurship. As a community leader and entrepreneur, she's empowered thousands, combining heart centered coaching with savvy sales and marketing expertise. Janice served on multiple boards and always leading with kindness, purpose, and connection. Hello, Janice, and welcome to our summit.
Hi, thank you so much. This is exciting.
We're happy to have you here today. So you worked on with thousands of individuals, Janice. So through coaching and training. So what inspired you to start the journey in personal development?
Accident. It was an accident, actually. Not really an accident, but I did choose. I was inspired to start this journey by someone who saw the gift in me. He saw that I was already doing what I do, but that I could get paid for it. Now he said you can get paid for what you're doing if you'd like to explore that. And I didn't know what he was talking about. I had no idea how I could do because I was making connections, I was training people, I was helping people. And so he helped me get set up. And so I fell into it by default so I could get paid by for doing what I was already doing.
Oh, that's wonderful. It always helps, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but that's amazing that you have that gift and you're able to touch so many lives. And we really appreciate you being here for sure.
Yeah.
So, how do you design programs that are both personalized and scalable for different types of clients or organizations, Janice?
That's a great question. I I do customize everybody's program, regardless of it's an individual entrepreneur or a team. I find out what their needs are at a deep level. I give them homework. And coming in to work with me, I make sure I tell them right up front, you're going to have homework. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to give us some direction. And once I get their feedback and their paperwork in my hand and I can go over what they're looking to change or add or do, then I can design what it is they need. For instance, if they need help with time management, then we look at what they're doing during the day and how much time they're spending on different things, where they might be wasting time or wasting effort. So I design it. Once they fill out some paperwork, it gives me some clear direction.
It's definitely very hard to stay on track nowadays with all these distractions that we have everywhere.
Oh,
So
that
it goes with the younger generation as well as with our generation as well.
yes, absolutely. It's very hard to stay on track because every few minutes your phone's blowing up or your emails going off, your everything. So yeah, distractions abound.
Yeah, I'm sure. So it goes well with our summit. So how do we stay in peace and balanced with
Yes.
everything? So that's definitely would help our community as well to hear what you have to suggest for us.
Mhm.
So your community involvement is impressive, right? So
Thank
how is the
you.
serving on boards and being active in networking groups influenced your coaching style or perspective, Janice?
Meeting a wide variety of people, it has given me, a wealth of knowledge. Some of the boards that I've served on, I got to meet people that I wouldn't have met otherwise. And I learned, on one board that I served on, it was economic development. With that board, I got a lot of education on how a city is running their economics and what they're looking for and how they grow and how to avoid pitfalls in as a business coming into a new area. Well, I've worked with several people that have started businesses or moved and come into a new area. What it allowed me to do was help make, meeting new people that I could connect with other people. It's really important to be involved in the community, but it is an education when you step out. I've told people who thought about being on different boards of directors, find out what's involved. It's intense. And not only that, you're liable. There are some liabilities when you serve on boards of directors, and you need to know what you're stepping into. It's not a networking group. So
Mhm.
go into it with your eyes open. But where the networking groups are concerned, it's just meeting a lot of different people and learning how people communicate. It helped me grow in many ways.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It helps everybody grow, right? So that's why we're trying to do some hard things in our lives to not to stay stagnant. So we have to keep on growing, keep on climbing,
Yes.
so that it influence other people's lives as well.
Yes.
So you combine entrepreneurship with personal transformation work, Janice. So what are some of the biggest mindset blocks you see in new entrepreneurs? And how do you help them to overcome those?
There are a lot of blocks. I've been in the entrepreneur world for a while now, and expecting it to be an overnight success is very rare. It's important that they realize it's going to take time and it's going to take connections. You want to do your research. You want to find out whatever it is you want to get into. Are you passionate about it? Why are you doing it? You want to always ask yourself why, and find out what other people have done to be successful. But know that you're not going to do it alone. It's going to take some other people to come alongside you, and you want to have people that can support that. Another thing that I tell people, mindset wise, don't tell everybody your dream or your vision. It's important. Just don't go blabbing it to the world. Don't go spreading it on social media. It's not anybody's business but yours until you're ready to really open those doors. Getting support, do it on the, on the side, meet friends, meet people, but you know, don't just go throwing it out there to everybody and anybody.
Yes, I totally believe that. It even says in the Bible, right?
No, exactly. There are swines out there.
For sure, for sure. And I totally believe that your network is your net worth. So it's very important to venture out, to meet new people, and to adventure in something new, unknown path sometimes. But it's very important to be passionate about. So I totally, truly believe in that. So the passion should be there. You cannot do that just for money.
Yes, absolutely. You might
Mhm.
as well be in a job if you're going to do it with, do something without passion. You might as well just go work for somebody else.
Even with that, you need to have a passion because you will be miserable.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're miserable in your job or your business, take a good hard look at it.
So true. So true. So, for those watching today who feel stuck or disconnected in their career or personal growth, like we just said, or just miserable there, so what a simple exercise or habit they can start today to reignite the inner drive and clarity?
I would suggest starting to write your thoughts down, and I journal. That's just one of my things. And a lot of people do nowadays. I've been doing it for over 30 years. Write down your thoughts. Ask yourself some tough questions. If you don't know the tough questions, Google is a good source for tough questions. And ask yourself, why am I doing what I'm doing? What is it I really enjoy? And I think I just got completely off track on that question, but definitely explore your own heart. Start doing some writing. And you remember that, I don't know if you've ever done this, but you can take a sheet of paper and you can do pros and cons.
Mhm,
That really is a good exercise. It's like, what are the benefits of what I want to do, and what are the cons of, what do I want to avoid?
mhm,
And so looking at that is an exercise you can do right away. I haven't done that in every business, but I can tell you that when I've come to some crossroads, that's beneficial. It really
mhm,
is. And then you can find out, okay, then you can sit down with somebody you trust and say, what do you think?
mhm,
But I think writing out your thoughts and examining by doing that could be that's something you can do right now if you're thinking about jumping into being an entrepreneur. Let me tell you, it's not a 8 to 5, 9 to 5. It's it's all the time. You're constantly thinking. Now, I do try to help people bring balance into their lives. That's one of the things I do with everybody I work with. You want to make sure they take time off, that you take time off, that you take a walk, go for a run, whatever it is you enjoy, go to the gym, walk your dog, watch a movie. That's one of my favorite things. I just kick back, watch a movie, relax, and stop thinking about work. If you have to, shut your phone off, set it out of arm's reach. One of my a business associate, he and his wife started a thing, he said, and we were talking about this on a different podcast. But he said they had this box that they put on the counter or in a different room, and they both had to put their phones in it after work day, put the phones away, and they couldn't use them. And they had stopped doing that. And he goes, "Yeah, we got to go back to doing that. It's okay to have your phone, but just don't get yourself so wrapped up that it's all you think about, because I'll tell you, you can't think clearly when that's all you're doing. You've got to set things aside, take a break, breather, relax."
Detox. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely needed that. Maybe it doesn't have to be a long time. So maybe just a couple hours a day, just
Mhm.
a part of your day, just stay disconnected, just turn everything off a certain time of the evening. That just was my habit as well. So
Mhm.
I try to kind of turn my phone off at around 2 hours before I go to bed. And yeah, and just don't answer it unless it's an emergency, of course. And
Yeah,
definitely.
now, I think they take siestas or mid-afternoon naps in some countries, and there's a reason for that. I think studies have been done that around 2 o'clock, our brains need a break. It's
Absolutely. We all feel it,
we do
especially
feel,
after lunch.
especially after lunch. Yep,
Especially after lunch. Yeah. And that's, you wonder why they live so much longer than we do here.
I know. I know that's for certain. I think Italy is known for that, and I think in the Latino countries, they're very much, eat and take a break and
Yeah.
then come back.
Yeah. They definitely add a little bit of wine to that habit too.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. You got to have a little bit of wine to go with it. In
Yeah.
Mexico, it's probably more beer, but I don't know what they drink. Tequila. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't get much done if I had tequila for lunch. But
For sure, for sure. Well, thank you so much, Janice. So it was very helpful to me personally as well. I'm sure to our listeners. So, and how can our listeners can get in touch with you? How can they get connected?
I'll make sure you have all my information, but this is my website, janicedebo.com.
Hmm.
You can find a lot of resources there. I have a free ebook that you can download. I also have a journal that you can purchase, and that journal is I have blogs and podcasts on my website, a lot of resources for personal development, encouragement, and the journal is something that's a tool that you can use for personal and self-discovery. And so my website, and you can sign up for my referral program if you want to get a little extra cash in your pocket when you send some business my way, as well as booking a free consultation. I'd love to sit down with anybody that has an interest, and we'll do a free consultation and see how we can be of assistance.
Oh, wonderful. That's great to know. Thank you so much, Janice.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for this all wonderful information and all the freebies that we're getting. So I'm gonna send all this in the email that we're gonna be sending with your recording as well.
Excellent.
Well, thank you
Very
so
good.
much, Janice. Thank you for taking the time from your busy schedule to join us today.
It's an honor. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too.